There's no going around it. And I look crazy. I look insane. We're gonna Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Nicia, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping by. So today I have a full face using one brand tutorial. So this is the first time I've ever used anything from this brand. I'm demoing it. I'm also doing a first impressions on it, and I'm really excited. So if you haven't obviously seen by the title of this video, I am doing a full face using Makeup Revolution. So Makeup Revolution has been around for 28 years. They are a British company, and they specialize in cosmetics, skincare, and healthcare. And they claim to be revolutionary because they produce the fastest amount of makeup in the world or something like that. Like something about making the fastest makeup on the planet or something like that. Aside from that, they also have like the most inexpensive stuff. Like, y'all, I spent $45 or $50, around like $55 or something like that at my local Ulta, which is where you can find like Makeup Revolution products. So this is my first time trying anything, and I'm really excited. I grabbed brow products, I grabbed foundation, I grabbed a concealer, I grabbed a setting powder, a setting spray, 2 lippies, a makeup palette, a highlighter, and I think that's it. So for all the products that I didn't get, I'm going to be using my own, either because 1, they just didn't have it in stock, or 2, I just didn't want to pick it up. But honestly, I really do feel like I got everything to do a full face tutorial. So some stuff like primer they didn't have, so I already went ahead and primed my face. But enough of me talking, let's get into the goodie bag. So the first thing I'm going to try is their brow product. So this is called the Revolution Brow Pommade, and I got the chocolate. I got the color chocolate. They definitely have deeper shades than this, but they didn't like have it in stock, so I got what I thought or think is going to be pretty okay with me. Okay, so in the box it comes with a little applicator, and it also comes with obviously the product. This looks like my ABH pomade. Let's see how much is in it. So there's 8 ounces in here, and there is 14 ounces in my Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is priced at $18, and this was the original price of this is $8. So there's definitely a big drop in price. Ooh, I'm not gonna like it. I'm saying I'm not gonna like it just because of how light it is. I like my brows to be pretty dark. Like, this is my Ebony and Anastasia. Yeah, I've run out. And this is chocolate by Makeup Revolution. So let's just see what it do. I'm not gonna use the actual applicator because I feel like I'm not gonna keep this, and if I'm gonna return it, then I don't want to use it. And I don't like applicators like this, so it's not a Makeup Revolution thing, but it's just more of like it's really flimsy. It's really flimsy, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna use my own. I can tell y'all that it's really creamy, so that's good. It's really creamy. I actually like this, y'all. I actually like it. I just wish that it was darker, and I feel like if I got a darker one, I would definitely keep this. So when it comes to shaping my brows, I'm actually going to go and use my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Chestnut, and this is just because I don't use any of my bright concealers to carve out or shape my eyebrows. I just use this one. So next thing I'm going to do is actually set my eye concealer so I can go ahead and put my eyeshadow, and I want you guys to tell the difference between these two. So this is their banana powder, their setting powder in banana, and this is the Sasha Buttercup setting powder in banana. This one has, so the Sasha Buttercup has 1.25 ounces and this one has 1.47 ounces. This is $25 and this is $8. Right off the bat, the difference is like the banana powder from Sasha is yellow, right? And this one, obviously y'all can't see. I'm gonna try to put some on the cap right here. I'm pretty sure y'all can tell. So this is their Makeup Revolution. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is their powder. It doesn't look like yellow. It looks like I don't know, like a tan white. And obviously this one is very yellow. So let's see what it does with it. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if it's just like the way that I patted it down, but it looks a little, honestly, it looks pale to me. On top of that, I feel like it kind of looks blotchy. I don't know if y'all can see that. Does that look blotchy to y'all? I don't know. It's leaving a more like white residue than yellow. But I mean, that's just on my eyes, so maybe that's not going to be the issue once I put it on my face. But as far as like the brow pomade, I actually like it. I'm not mad at how it looks right now. It doesn't, like, it's not too light, which is what I like. It's not too light. So maybe this is a keeper. I like it. I like it. It was really easy and smooth to put on. This powder though, I don't know about that. So we're gonna move on to our eyes. I bought this palette. This is the Reloaded palette. It says it's called Neutrals, and it has, like, you know, my signature orange transition shade, browns, these pinks. I was really drawn by this palette. It just looks cute and girly. And this was retailed for $7. So these shadows are actually really big. Mind you, I've never like seen any review on any of this stuff, so this is really my first time trying anything. So I'm going to just do a really easy look. I'm gonna go in with this orange shade first. Okay, so right off the bat, as I'm swirling, not a lot of fallout is coming out, like, at all, which I like. Oh, wow. I am so here for this. Oh, this is a keeper. This is definitely a keeper. Did y'all see that pigment? I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Wow, okay. Come through, pigment. Now I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It looks like a mauve-y color, and I'm gonna actually pop that on top. Oh, whoa. I'm so for this palette, y'all. I am so for this palette. This is mad cute. Like, this is mad cute. I'm gonna go back in with that orange and just make it pop through on the outer corner. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this like shimmery, like pinkish shadow right here, and I'm gonna add that near my tear duct. I feel like when it comes to shimmers, if a company can't get it down, then they're not worth it. But when it comes to matte foundations, I feel like that's a lot harder to create. And as far as their matte foundations here, I'm for it. I'm for it. Oh, yes, ma'am. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I like this. I like this a lot. Now I'm gonna go in with this like darker pink here. And I'm adding that like in the middle of my eyelid. Now with another shimmer, I'm gonna go in here, and this is like a cranberry shimmer. Clearly, oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, I'm gonna put that on the outer corner here. I'm like in love. This is my new favorite palette. This look is so sexy. Now I'm gonna go back in with that dark mauve color and just smoke out these edges right here. What do y'all think? This is cute. This is mad cute. Yeah, this palette, it's a keeper. It's a keeper. I like this. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. So far, the brows are popping. This palette is popping. Let's move on to our eyes. They do carry an eyeliner, but whenever I was there, I just didn't see it, or they didn't have it. But I know that they do carry an eyeliner. So I'm just gonna go in with my Wet n Wild liner. Bam! So I just went ahead, liner, lashes, all that stuff is done. And like I said before, my face is already primed. So let's get into what I'm most excited about, foundation sticks. So first off, let me just say that they have a really wide range. I think they actually start from F1 to F18. And yeah, they do. They have 18 shades, and I liked it. I felt like it was a cool shade range, right? Speaking of cool, their darker tones are really cool. Like, I have yellow undertones, right? And they didn't even, like, I felt like they had a lot of cool undertones, and they even have like one olive undertone for like the black girl spectrum, which I really feel like is cool, right? But when I was swatching, you know, the different, you know, like shades in the store, I didn't find anything that was for me. So I actually just got this F18, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make this be my contour, like my cream contour. And when I'm in the store, I always like forget to like wipe off my hand, like all the shades and the eyeshadows and stuff. So I go outside and I'm getting into my car, and then I see that this like one shade could work a little. Like it wasn't cool. It wasn't really like red, and I was like, maybe this can work. Like in the sunlight, it looked awesome. So I went back in and I got the shade F16, which I thought was going to be really, really light for me. And like I said, I didn't like read the descriptions of anything online or even at the store, so it was just kind of left up to like my judgment, you know. So if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna have my own foundation. Like, I'm not about to look crazy all for this demo as far as like going out. So let's see if this works. My skin is already moisturized and all that, so I'm gonna start here. Okay, like it's not bad. It's not bad. And they do claim to be a full coverage foundation. So I'm oily. Actually, I'm oily and I'm in Houston and it's hot. So before this, I'm actually gonna go in with their setting powder again, and I'm gonna add setting powder on my skin before I add anything else, just to ensure that I don't get too oily and too creasy. And I'm just gonna do this on my T-zone. Even here, it just looks really blotchy. I don't know about this, y'all. I don't know about this this powder. It looks white. With my brush and just blend that out. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm having a little too much fun with this stick, so I hope I don't look crazy. Is it full coverage? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Is it full coverage? Yes, ma'am, it is. Y'all, I think we have a keeper! I like this. And for $8, wow. Makeup Revolution! Where have you been, fam? Where have you been? Where have you been? Y'all, what in the world? This is freaking amazing. This is great. I'm loving this foundation so far. I don't know how it's gonna wear throughout the day, so, but as a first impression, I like the coverage that it's getting me. This is definitely my skin tone. Yeah, we're okay. Like we're doing it. Another thing that I'm really excited to try is their concealer. So let's go ahead and open this. And they had a really good range of their concealer as well. I'm in the shade C13. Oh, mama. Okay. I like how it looks. I like how creamy it is. How many, let me see the fluid ounces on this. This is 0.14 fluid ounces. And my LA Pro Girl is 0.28 fluid ounces. So this has more than this. I really wanted to check how much my ColourPop one was, but I don't have it here. So I'll probably put that in the description box below. But this was $6 or $8, I believe. Let's see how this blends out. Oh shoot, this is yeah, I'm tingling on the inside. Yeah, I like this. So what I can say about this concealer is that it's not technically full coverage with the first swipe. I don't know if they claim to be. Yeah, they do. They claim to be a full coverage concealer and contour. I feel like if I wanted my under eyes to be brighter or to have more coverage, I could definitely put more on, and I feel like it's probably buildable, but it's definitely not full coverage. I feel like this is medium coverage. This is not full coverage, so they're lying. But I'm not mad at it, and it's nothing that another layer won't fix. Because I'm oily and this stuff is cream, this setting powder better pull through for your girl, because I can see this turning into a really big mess if I don't have some type of heavy duty control. So y'all, wish me luck with this setting powder. This looks peach and not banana. This looks like peach, but let's see. I'm so scared to put it on both sides, because like what if like this side ends up being horrible, you know? Like I'm really scared. Okay, you know what, whatever, like let's just put it on the other side. Let's just put it on this side. I feel like this is gonna be a disaster. I don't know. So Houston, we got problems. So my camera decided to die on me, right? So I had to basically go get another one. I couldn't find the other one. It just took a long time. And basically what I'm trying to say is that this has actually been sitting on my face for 10 minutes. And I'm hoping that the only thing that it really causes to happen is for my face to look cakey, because I can, you know, kind of like figure out loopholes to go around that. But what I hope that it doesn't do is create just a shadow of grayness. So let's wipe it off and see what we get. Okay, so I see some patchiness. I see some patchiness. This is absolutely, positively horrible. Mind you, I actually have to like go out. So the setting powder failed me. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this right here? That's not cute. Oh my gosh. I'm also sweating, so oh my gosh. So this is what we're gonna do. Of course I would try to film right before I leave. We're actually gonna put the Sasha Buttercup on, because this baby will never fail me. And okay, yeah. So now, okay. Can y'all see my freaking forehead? Oh my gosh. There's like no going around how bad this is. There's no going around it, guys. There's no going around it. And I look crazy. I look insane. I was supposed to be out of the door 10 minutes ago. This is not banana. This is trash. This is trash. So what we're gonna do is that there's no saving this at all. So we're gonna pretend like this never happened. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray my rose water spray on my face, right? I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna reapply the foundation, reapply the concealer, and then I'm gonna set with what I know best, which is my Sasha Buttercup setting powder. Okay, y'all, let's go, because whoo, child, I'm late. I'm so freaking late, and I'm so angry at myself. Why the heck am I even recording at a time when I actually need to be somewhere? Jeez, I never learn. So I lied. I'm gonna let this just like sit a little on my face, and now I'm gonna go in with the darker color, and this is their last shade, and it's F18. Ooh, when I swiped this, I was like, this is so freaking rich. Like, look at this. Do you see that? My days about crying over a contour shade that is not dark enough for just black women, not just even me, but just black women in general, are over, because I really like this. And the shade before this, I feel like this is like a red undertone. The shade before this was actually like a cool brown, right? And yo, I don't see those often, so I love how my face looks though. Like, I love it. So I'm gonna just leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna touch anything else. What I will do though is I'm actually going to go over my cream contour with a powder contour. And I'm also just gonna bronze my face too. Now I'm gonna set my face with the rose water spray, and all the blotchiness that may just kind of be occurring on my face because I'm sweating a little should go away, and my makeup should just like settle and just melt into my face now. Whoo! Now this is where the freaking magic happens, and this will always be a holy grail. So something else that I didn't see in their collection was blush. So I'm going to go in with my fave. So now I'm going to try their highlighter. This is called Gold Addict. And this was like the only like goldish highlighter that they had. Everything else was like white. Honestly, the presentation of this is freaking beautiful. This reminds me of the Laura Mercier highlighters because they kind of look like this too. Okay, okay. I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm definitely for it. Y'all know I love gold highlights. Now I'm going to set my face with their Pro Fix Oil Control Setting Spray. Y'all, this smells really weird. I'm not gonna lie, this smells really, really weird. I didn't like the smell of that. So I got two lipsticks. I got this Liberty Matte, and then I got this dual matte lipstick, and they're both matte. I'm gonna use the Liberty Matte lipstick. It looks nice, but he looks kind of drying. I like the color, don't get me wrong, but the feel of it isn't. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it doesn't wow me, but it's okay. Yeah, y'all, this is my full face using all Makeup Forever products. I like a lot of this stuff. I like the brow pomade, I like their foundation, I like their concealer, I like the eyeshadow palette. This lippy is okay. I don't really feel like it's like a need or a necessity. This needs to be thrown in the trash. They have a darker one, like it almost looks like a burnt Sasha Buttercup yellow. This, however, is not banana powder. They need to do something about this, take off the labeling or something. But all in all, I really like my makeup. I really like their products so far. Are these stuff that I'm going to keep? Definitely. Will I go and return this Sasha Buttercup thingy majigger? I mean this setting powder? Of course. I'm gonna wear this for the entire day. It's 2:43 and I kind of have like a long day ahead of me. Like I probably should be getting home at around like 10 or 9. So I am gonna wear this for some hours, and let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens, and then I will let you guys know my final verdict on Makeup Revolution. Okay guys, so it's about 1 in the morning right now, and I've had my makeup on since about 5 in the afternoon, and let's get into the nitty-gritty about this makeup look. So before I get started, I just want to say that I was like super duper emotional just because of some stuff that happened before I started filming. And then I basically filmed not only because I want to be consistent on my channel this summer, but also because filming actually does put me in the best of moods. So I was emotional before I started recording. I'm recording and I'm feeling good, and I'm actually just having a really good time recording, right? So as y'all could see, I was like sweating at that time, right? I was like sweating because I was just hot, and I was also just running late to meet someone up. And what ended up happening was that like on my way there, because it was so hot, this Houston heat is so hot, like around my perimeter, like my makeup was literally like melting off. And then I just had like an emotional breakdown, and I decided that I wasn't gonna go anywhere anymore. So I came home, I literally took off all my makeup, I got in the shower, I took a nap. Like I was like so over the day. But I had other plans like later on in the night. So this makeup wasn't the makeup that we put on together on the camera. This makeup, I actually just recreated the entire look, and I didn't put setting powder before I put foundation on. I put blue eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I put a mole on. I used the Sasha Buttercup setting powder, and I didn't use the Makeup Revolution banana powder. And whenever I finished my makeup, I really liked it a lot. It literally looked the exact same. Like there was nothing that was different about the look. But I just felt more comfortable just restarting one, because I was literally crying. So the makeup wasn't gonna last. So with that being said, I just want to let you guys know that this is my makeup from 5 p.m., which is whenever I was done with my makeup and I left the house, until now, and now it's like 1. So it's been exactly 8 hours. And although I didn't, you know, wear this all day, I feel like 8 hours is like a good enough time to kind of like measure your makeup and stuff, just because like 8 hours is like how long you would be like at work, right? That's like a work day, like 8 to 9 hours. So let's get into it. So for starters, my brows did not budge, which I like. I honestly thought because it was just so creamy that my brows were gonna budge, but they didn't. I'm proud of them. I'm really proud of them. As far as my face, right, this is like no touch-ups at all. This is still Houston heat. You guys can see that I'm extremely oily on my T-zone, like right here on my forehead, all on my nose area. If I like bring you guys in closer, not only can you guys see that like when I was driving back home I put on my glasses because I can't see, but like right here I have like the indentions of my glasses around my mustache right here, because it was hot. Pretty sure y'all can like definitely see that like my foundation looks blotchy here. My foundation on my chin is like completely gone, I think. Yeah, everything just kind of looks like a mess. Granted, this is also my gel for my hair around the parameters, but I will say that because it's cream, I was expecting my face to be a little oily. That makes a lot of sense, especially because like cream foundations are basically for dry people. Literally, they're for dry people. So it's not surprising that I look like a grease ball right now. But I do feel like there are probably measures that I could have taken to prevent that. Meaning, number one, putting on powder after I put on my matte primer, and then setting my face with a matte setting spray. This setting spray, honestly, I just don't really feel like it did anything for me. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Mind you, it's hot, and I was outside for like a short period of time, like literally to get in and out of my car. And then I was inside in a really like cool air conditioned place. So I don't think it should have, like, I don't think that the climate had anything to really do with this situation. I really just feel like this is just how it performs. The concealer still looks like it's there. It's so bright. I'm with it. My eyeshadow doesn't look like it's creasing at all. It hasn't budged. I was like crying a little, so like a little the situation around my eyes, it's like kind of like because I did have like a little emotional moment today. I'm just an emotional girl, guys. Like I'm just emotional, and I've just been crying all day. But yeah, all in all, the makeup is cool. I would definitely say if you're oily and you're using a cream foundation, not just in regards to this one, but like any other cream foundation, take the measures because you will look like a grease ball. Guys, I've done a lot of talking just because I really want to give you guys a really good review. Not like a good review of the products, although some of the products were really good, but just a good review. I rate this a 6.5 out of 10. Maybe a close 7 if I'm feeling really generous. But good for a drugstore brand. It definitely did the job. Affordable prices. And yeah, Makeup Revolution, you got the Nicia stamp of approval. So you guys, that's all for my video today. I will see you guys, because I'm so exhausted and I sound like a man right now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuce.